known Jenny Small as a choreographer, and to see her on stage as Tessitura was so fun. You could tell this was a role like that she'd thought about deeply and just totally invested in. She was great.
I thought she was fabulous in Gypsy. It's such a fun show, and that's such a fun part, and she really just, leaned into that butterfly.
I was, of course, keyed in to see how Jenny was going to do with my darling Tessie, and she killed it. I loved her dancing and the little extra je ne sais quoi that she put into the character that was just like a little extra cheeky and fun.
An absolute delight. I tell the story that she came in and within 2 days, that part was all hers on stage, like she'd been rehearsing it for months. And I love her energy, and as a scene partner, she was just really a great memory for me of that show, and hope I work with her again.
Jenny! I love Jenny, my Tessitura, so much, and getting to work with her so closely in Gypsy was such a treat. She came in with ideas and a fully realized character, and I'd only worked with her before as a choreographer, and I was so impressed by just how she stepped up to the mantle immediately and had a fully fledged character from day one. That's a professional.
She had everybody rolling on the floor laughing. I mean, just making these very good decisions with her accent, with the tone of her voice, and then just her movements on stage. You can tell she definitely knows what she's doing out there. So not only is she an amazing choreographer, but she just has such a stage presence in shows too. So that was fun to see.
I just remember that I didn't know who she was. And I was like, who is that girl? Because, she was just outstanding.
She is a beacon on the stage, and she's so talented when she's on the other side of the table.
I think Jenny is one of the best choreographers in Columbus, honestly. Not only does she have really clever choreography, she knows who she's working with when she's setting the choreography, but she teaches it in a way that just makes sense to the dancers. I always feel like I pick up on what she's teaching very quickly. It's very clear. When you have questions, she'll work through it with you and help kind of iron things out. It's always a delight.
As a choreographer, she is not just incredibly talented at making us look really good on the stage, but she also does it in a way that maintains our humanity and makes us feel really good about doing it.
I absolutely love working with Jenny Small as a choreographer. Got to work with her a couple years ago, but seeing her work and She Loves Me was just so good.
Jenny's a great choreographer. Working with her and She Loves Me was exciting because she made me feel like a sexy straight man, and that's not what I am.
She is the brightest light in a room. She, choreography rehearsals, especially for people who are not maybe the most natural dancers in the room, can be a bit of a slog, but she handles them with large casts often with such great energy and vision that she gets the work done, and it never feels like work when she's leading the room.
Choreography is not one of my favorite things, but when you work with Jenny, she makes sure that the people who may not be the best at choreography, learning choreography, patience, and just having fun in the space, and then utilizing to the best of your abilities. And she does challenge you too, which is very important because I've learned a lot through working with Jenny. All of these things shine through in her productions that she choreographs.
I love her choreography. I think it has a unique feel to it and a great energy that is reflective of Jenny.